Okay, so what the fuck is happening? Okay, so yeah, mums would do this, and then go bang. I'm calling it. This is going in. Calling it. Watch this. Bang. Perfect. Perfect. Fuck off. Fuck. Just land it just on the edge of the green. Oh fuck. Fuck. It's fucking terrible, man. And watch this. Bang. Bang. Bang!
That from long range, just your run-of-the-mill routine par there.
That's what we fucking do. That is what
One
we
of the
fucking
really
do,
beautiful
man.
aspects of playing links golf is you're oftentimes aiming at something so far off in the distance. Maybe it's a church steeple, or in this case, maybe it's a little left of the flag at number 11. And we're playing the 7th hole. The key, you want to avoid that shell bunker, which is short of the putting surface.
Put a fade on it. Watch this. Bang. Bang. Fuck.
And that one not
What is he
quite able to
celebrating for?
hang on. It's into the bunker.
Oh, mums, this actually could be so good. I just fucking just watch this. Watch this. Oh, what? No.
You showed me you could hit it a long way off the tee, but you also showed me you are not very good out of bunkers.
Who the fuck is this guy talking about? Hey, seriously. Who does he think he is? I'm gonna do it right. There. Oh, perfect. Perfect. This is going in.
14
This
feet
better
to
be
the
for
hole.
par. Yes, okay, good.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet.
No, that just ruined my perfect score. Bang, bang,
One
bang,
under for the round.
bang.
Now to the par 3-8. Frank, what's the best way to go at it?
Well, for these players, straight at the flag. This is the first par 3 you'll see, and a good chance to make 2 coming up ahead. But we do see a lot of long putts here with an errant tee shot.
And this is going to be in the short grass just off to the left.
Should have gone for
Now,
that.
short-sided a bit as he sets up his second from left of the green.
Oh, oh my god.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in
Okay,
for his
par.
par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Does this commentator have like something against me? Like, what the fuck? No. I followed the line. I followed the line. This doesn't seem right.
Okay, a good putt. It's in for bogey, and it's back down now to level par.
Oh, I'm on bogey. See?
We finish our front nine here at St. Andrews with the drivable 347-yard par 4-9. Biggest trouble here are Bose's and end hole bunkers in the middle of the fairway. Avoid those, and birdie or even eagle is a possibility.
Birdie or even eagle. That's right. Oh shit.
And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. So this one going to have to carry a long way.
Oh wow.
The hard work's coming up. That's a long way away.
A two-putt has to be the name of the game here. This, a long one for birdie.
60 foot. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Oh my fucking god. It's a par. Easy par. Easy par. Fuck off.
Okay, good putt there to stop the bleeding. It's a bogey at the 9th. And the card will show he goes out in 37, 1 over par. Starting off the backside here at St. Andrews with the 340-yard par 4 10th, named in honor of the great Bobby Jones, 1927 Open champion and 1930 amateur champion. Right center off the tee, ideal here. The fairway narrows around 280 yards, but the green is drivable.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Oh, stop.
And that is not.
How does
the
it
spot to
run
be.
that much? Bang. 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 This is going to be another bogey, I guarantee.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup.
That one just going to sneak on by.
Oh, my fuck's sake.
Slipping just a bit, another bogey, and now 2 over par. Frank, another famous hole, this time the par 311.
Yeah, this hole was made famous by the left bunker, which is called the Hill, where Bobby Jones, when he first played St. Andrews, couldn't get the ball out of the bunker, so in the end he actually ripped up his scorecard. A lot's changed since then, but the hole hasn't lost its luster.
Mum's if you think I'm going to try driving it to fucking there. Yeah, let's do that. Bang.
Okay, just a little right of the flag on the front portion of this green, and a birdie putt coming up. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill.
Oh my god. Bang, 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 bang,
Okay,
bang.
can't take that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Frank, the charm of St. Andrews, the history of the old course, it all sort of comes into view here at the 12th, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Okay, I need to get some
history
birdies.
to the right. Obviously, a nice view of the township of St. Andrews in the distance. But long hitters can just lick their chops and have a crack at this green. All they've got to do is worry about that little pot bunker short. But either into the breeze, or if you're not a long hitter, you've got to worry about those 4 bunkers that
Bang.
are well placed, smack bang in the middle of this fairway.
That one up the
Bang. I
right
don't mind it
side.
being in the rough, to be honest.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12th.
Bang. Settle, settle, settle. Why did it run so much?
And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. Moving on now to the par 4 13th. Frank, what's the strategy here?
Once again, to avoid those pot bunkers, the first one is called Nicks, and then the other 2 up ahead, once again, they're called the Coffins. Somehow you've got to go right or left of those or beyond those. If you can go in the exact right position, which is slightly left center, you will actually have a full view of this green. Left or right of that, then it's a blind second shot.
Oh no, oh no.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
143 yards left to the hole. The ball's sitting down just a bit, but he should be able to handle it.
Nice.
And that
I'll
one
take
barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Can it give me the fucking line? So this line tells me I have to fucking putt all the way up here. Fuck off. Go here according to my calculations. Fuck you. Fuck! So the line, so this line said it was going to go straight, curl out, and curl back in. So why the fuck did that not happen? Why did that not happen? Fuck you.
Okay, a tough hole there. That's in for bogey, and that score will dip to +3. Frank, the 14th is a big par 5, chance to make a big move, but also possibility of making a big number if you're not careful.
Yeah, you've got to be very aware of the out of bounds on the right side, even though it does move to the right. Ideal tee shot is down the right side that gets very close to that, because then that opens up the second shot and keeps that tee shot away from that crop of bunkers called the birdies. There's a big cross bunker
Nice,
up ahead that has to be
nice.
avoided for the second
Well
shot.
done.
If you're long enough, you can reach this par 5 and 2, but this green with so many undulations that it is anything other than flat.
Go like this. Like, just. Fuck you. Is there like a pitch? Let's approach like this. Yeah, just do that. I do not mind that. I do not mind that. Oh, that fucking does
Certainly
that.
had enough power,
I do
just
mind it
didn't
now.
have any touch.
Can he use his fucking brain?
Three over for the day.
Arriving now at St. Andrews' infamous road hole, often considered the most difficult par 4 in golf. Tee shot has to fly the railway sheds and the grounds of the Old Course Hotel, landing on a narrow fairway beyond.
Oh god. Yes.
Nothing to fall. Now note his second from the fairway.
Looking at 149 to the hole. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
Right, this is going in. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh my.
I know it's a
fucking
second
God.
shot golf course, but what an iron shot. I don't care.
Even
That's
the
the first,
commentator
the
thinks
last.
it.
That's a great
Even the
shot.
commentator thinks it.
Putters let him down a few times, but this for birdie.
This for birdie.
Yeah, that's a bit more like it. It's a birdie, and back to +2 now for the round.
Frank, the 16th hole, there was a time in my life when I was in 4th grade, I would have really enjoyed hitting the principal's nose. But that's not a good thing here?
Well, I'd like to think you graduated past 4th grade, but and if you did, then you'd be very aware of the principal's nose. You'd hit it left, it'd be a little longer into your second shot.
I'm gonna do this and watch this. I'm gonna if I bang there, like that. Watch this. Fuck no.
Oh, do you believe it? Right off
Fuck.
making birdie. This tee shot on the very next hole. Out of bounds.
Don't know.
Well, the good news
Fuck.
is that the bag's going to get a
Oh.
little lighter for the caddy, but that is a second consecutive tee shot that is ruled out of bounds.
Fuck you. Fuck you. There we go. Finally. Oh god.
Good scoring
I'm already on a
opportunity
double
right
bogey.
here from 125 yards
Already
or
on
so.
a double bogey. That is not possible.
Time to just pick up and move on to the next hole.
Yeah, I would
Frank,
do the
this is
same
sort
thing.
of
What the
bizarre.
fuck?
You're standing on the tee, the road, one of the most famous par fours in the sport, and you're aiming for a hotel?
Well, you're aiming over a series of letters that say the Old Course Hotel. If you can hit it exactly over that U, then you will be in the right place, which hopefully is down the middle of the fairway. You avoid that heather on the left. That bunker up ahead, the road hole bunker, you remember David Duval? He got stuck in there. Years ago, Tommy Nakajima, he could hardly ever get that ball out, and in the end succumbed, I think, to double figures. So the hole has more than one way to trap you, so stay away from the road.
Car pile. Yeah, baby.
Well, it's called the road hole, and we are on the road, and this is problematic. Don't need to worry about scratching your club now. You got to nip it clean.
Couldn't have done any better. Could not have done any better. That was like perfect. Perfect. Which is
So that not his best, and this part of his game has been disappointing to say the least today.
It certainly has,
you.
and sometimes you just get too much going on upstairs. You know what I'm talking about. So you don't focus on what you need to do.
what about downstairs?
Yeah, that's a
Bang!
good putt right there. You hate to be sweating
Fucking
your for bogey, but it will
bogey
indeed
again.
be just the one drop shot. Without a doubt, it is one of the most famous finishing holes in all of golf. Frank, it doesn't look like much from the tee, but wow, when you factor in the history, it's something special, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a little road that runs across this this par 4. It's about 100 yards short of the green. It certainly comes into play when you play this hole into the breeze. But no breeze or into the breeze, you've got to worry about the out of bounds that surrounds the screen all the way down the right side and beyond. And it's a wonderful little finishing hole in many ways because it tests the mere mortal and it tests the greats of the game.
I take that.
All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole.
I take that.
This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just trying to get it in there close. From about 8 feet. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target.
Fuck you. EA Sports, I'm gonna fucking break my monitor, I swear.
So
Yeah.
that an apt metaphor for this round, a 3-putt bogey on the 18th green, and this will be a 7-over round of 79. Well, that about wraps things up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Nobilo. Enjoyed it. EA Sports coverage of the world of golf brings us to the place where it all began. They've been playing golf here since the 15th century on the old course at St. Andrews. Rich runner-up in the tower, pleased to be joined as always by Frank Nobilo. And Frank, we cannot talk about the old course without talking about bunkers. 112 of them in all. We know they can derail around, so what's the key to avoiding them?
You just mentioned it, really avoid those bunkers. They're beautifully positioned. You know, if they're downwind, you'd be surprised. The ball can run 60 or 70 yards. So you might be wondering why that bunker's down there, and then all of a sudden you find it. So just keep your eyes open. But yeah, hey, it's a beautiful walk, and that's really the way golf works, especially at St. Andrews.
Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4.
I'm not even that bad as long as I can just putt this in. Bang, it's a par. Who's this fucking guy looking at? Fuck him.
13 feet away.
No, it's straight at the flag. Straight at the... What is that posture?
Oh, yeah, a little bit of a shaky beginning, but it is a scrambling par here at the first. Trying to get the round off to a good start. Frank, we're at the second hole, and what's ahead?
Well, the ideal tee shot just a little over that gorse bush in front of you, which is down the right side. That's the best angle in, but it also brings in a little bit of trouble. But if that pin is anywhere towards the middle of this double green, then really you want to be coming in from the right side.
Bang.
No damage done after missing the first fairway, but he should like this one a little bit better here at number 2.
Oh, this could be perfect.
Oh, that's a gem right there. Well done to knock it in close. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie.
Come on. Bang.
Oh,
Bang.
beautiful. Nicely done right there. An early birdie at the second, and a 1-under start to his round. At the third hole now, Frank, it looks relatively easy, but you know there's some danger lurking somewhere out there on the old course.
There is. There's the pot bunkers down the right side. This is a tee where really you want to have an idea where that wind is coming from. If it's into your face,
This guy
you
drives
might want to be a little cautious and go towards the middle of the golf course. But if it's behind you, well, then it's worth challenging that right side.
Fuck off.
And that one not going to stop in time. It'll roll all the way into the bunker. And this not a distance you practice all that often with your bunker shots.
Oh my god. Fuck you.
Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff.
Oh, fuck off. What is this? Football. This was the inside of that line. I quit.
I just realised where you were. So, yeah, I was gonna say don't go to the library, but then, yeah, you're in freaking Canberra. Simon! What? Did Dylan reply? Tomorrow. Who? Me? Is Simon getting vanilla ice cream?
No, he's going to work. Honey, you haven't been out all day. At the IGA. It closes. Why don't you just walk over there,
Fine, I'll go.
take a bag.
Yeah, but are you meant to? What does your thing say? Does it say hand in the hard copy?
I must have my hoodie on. Hoodie, 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 hoodie. Hoodie, hoodie, hoodie. Tony, you gonna have your hoodie? I think it's hoodie time. I think it is. Oh, God. Where's your hoodie, Tony? There's your hoodie.
No, but it's not. It hasn't been washed.
Well, that doesn't matter. You have to wear it now.
No, because it's freaking weird on the inside.
What? What, Ian? What?
Weird on the inside.
We?
Weird. It's like
Yeah,
a
because
little
it's probably
crumbs
been
on the
washed.
inside.
Because it doesn't hold its... Go on, Tony, jump and do it. Well, there's the other hoodie that's in your room.
Yeah, both of them are the same badness, but one's less bad.
Well, take the one that's less bad.
Yeah, I am.
And which one's that?
This one.
But that's not a hoodie.
No, this one.
Tony, can you just go now?
Yes.
It closed at 7, but who knows? Probably holiday.
Bro, I don't know what you're celebrating about. Like, just because you don't have to handwrite it. It's gonna take the exact same length of time if you handwrite it or if you don't. you know. It is a bit better, but can we just can we work on it together, bro? Like all three of us. Mum said it will take fucking 20 seconds if we all do it together. Did you not see how long it will take? Wait, no, I'm sure I think we do have vanilla ice cream.
Can you go and look? Hold on for a minute, Anna.
See me that. Hey, Candy. Oh my god.
I know, Candy. Constant yelling and screaming.
Fuck everybody.
Oh, yeah. Honey, are you going?
Yes.
And you boys, I'm actually disappointed.
Why?
You didn't do the bathroom, and Simon didn't do the shower.
I didn't get told to do that, or if I did, then
I
I forgot.
did. I told you in the beginning of before I left.
Okay, I
On
forgot
Friday.
then. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot. It's so freaking cold.
Honey. Did you boys call Moon Moon?
I need to today.
Pardon?
I need to today.
Did you call her
No.
yesterday?
No.
I reminded Simon. Hey Google, stop radio.
No, because the times that I would remember, right?
It's 5 o'clock when you're supposed to expect it. It's 9 o'clock there in the
the-
morning.
The times that I would remember, right? It'd be 3 o'clock in the morning, so then I just forget.
Well, now what's wrong with now?
Yeah, now it's fine.
Apart from you were supposed to go to the IGA or check that we got ice cream.
No. Okay, well, take.
Fucking hell, you guys.
We have one serving of ice cream. We have one serving, so I'm going
I
to
don't
go.
understand. When there's 3 people.
Yeah, I know, so I'm going. Okay? Oh, wait, you got a haircut?
No.
Oh. I thought you shaved the side of your hair.
No, it's so dirty.
Oh. I thought you shaved the side of you had a buzz cut on one side of your hair. You just,
My hair's so dirty.
I was like, what the fuck? How did I not notice?
I'm
Yes.
gas, Mom.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
thought.
gas, Mom.
How much does ice cream cost?
That's good cash. Take it back.
Yeah.
So, okay. What should I do with my teacup back home? Leave it in the garage?
Wait, what?